Hey everyone, I am updating the YouTube office with new computer gear. This is one of two boxes. Special thanks to Jeff from Kentucky. And if you can tell my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather. This box has been sitting for a day, but I really want to open it up. This box has a Mac Mini M2 Pro that I will be replacing my MacBook 16-inch M1 Pro, which I would take to work and come home, and I always disconnect and connect it. I really wanted a permanent home computer, so that's why I got the Mac Mini M2 Pro from Jeff. And this also has an Ergotron HX monitor arm, which I'm happy to say, and I'm hoping it comes in by tomorrow. The Apple Pro, I almost said Apple Cinema, Apple Pro Display XDR should be coming in tomorrow. So let's start the unboxing really quick. Again, Jeff gave me such a good deal on the Apple Pro Display, and the M2 Pro. He also included the monitor arm. Really good packaging, and this box was heavy, over 20 some pounds. Okay. Oh, okay, so these are the screws here for the monitor arm. I think this is the screws for the VESA mount. Thank you so much, Jeff. Good packing. My goodness. Okay, as you can see, there's a hole in the box, and definitely from here. Wow. I'm going to need a knife to open that up. Great packing. Oh my goodness. And this looks like the original box for the Mac Mini. The tab hasn't even been pulled. Nice. Okay, let me try to open. Let me see what else is in here. So this looks like Ergotron. This is what goes under the desk. Wow, this is pretty heavy. Let's put this aside. Oh my God, Jeff, thank you so much for packing this good. Ooh, this looks good. Nice. Now, of course, this is the polished aluminum version of the Ergotron HX. I'm gonna mount this today, so when the monitor comes in tomorrow, it'll be easy mount on the desk. Okay, so let's look at the M2 Pro. I don't even know where to start to open this. Guess I'll start here. Find out which one is loose. Okay. It looks like maybe it was glued here. Right. Excited for this. Mac Mini M2 Pro. And yeah, 16 gigs, 512 SSD, M2 Pro. My first time ever. Nice. Getting a Mac Mini. Actually looks larger in person. It's just a hassle, if you can see over here, towards the end. My MacBook 16-inch Pro, such a hassle always plugging it in when I get home and unplugging it when I go to work. And this is going to be a good addition. Not that heavy. Looks nice. All the nice ports in the back. Okay, I don't know if it comes with any stickers. Oh yes, a nice big silver one. That's cool. And the power cord. All right, so let me hook this up and hook up also nothing underneath here, the monitor arm. Okay, let's power this up for the first time. I gotta rearrange the hard drives. Monitor arm for the Apple Pro Display is solid. Plugged in external drive. 2 regular hard disks, 1 SSD. Cat 5e cable, I believe is 1 gigabits. The USB-C for the Eizo monitor, which I'm going to be comparing it to. Okay, let's turn it on. Alright, there's that famous sound. I know Jeff said it is in Sonoma Beta for the operating system. And yes, it's working. Alright, can't wait for the monitor to come in tomorrow. Alright, day 2. It is past 11 p.m. I still have a slight congestion, as you can tell, getting over my cold. The kids are sleeping. The Apple Pro Display is here, and I'm gonna mount this on the Ergotron arm. Again, thank you to Jeff from Kentucky. This is the actual shipping box from Apple. I know some of you are wondering what made me get this display while I have the Eizo. I can think of 2 reasons. First is at the computer lab where I teach at, before summer hit, I stored away an LG 24-inch 4K ultra-fine monitor, and so I've been using the Eizo monitor the whole summer. Went to Japan a couple of times and then came back, and it's time for school to start. So I unpacked the LG 24-inch 4K monitor in my computer lab, my classroom, turned it on, and I was like, wow, very contrasty, super nice color. And it got me thinking, like, I kind of missed this, the high PPI, the retina display, and kind of went down the rabbit hole. And I looked at the Eizo 31-inch, the CG319X, because I wanted to get a bigger size. But what was really bothering me about the Eizo, since I had it, is the IPS glow, and at an angle the colors do get washed out. So when Godfrey's doing the video editing for YouTube and he's showing me the final video to publish, at my angle, because I'm standing up looking at the monitor, it looks kind of washed out. And then I was like, okay, and I'm coming up to the second reason. Sorry, I'm not unboxing this yet. Second reason is I was looking at the 27-inch 5K studio display, and then I saw the Apple 32-inch Pro display, and man, that's too much, $5,000. Maybe I can find this used somewhere. And then I did find it used from Jeff in Kentucky at Fred Miranda Forums for a really good price. And this just brought me back. I became nostalgic because in 2006, I believe, I got an Apple Cinema 30-inch. And this is like around the same size, the Apple Cinema 30-inch monitor that I got back then, and I loved it so much. I wasn't even a photographer back then in 2006. I was a PC user, PC gamer. Let me try to take this out now. And I remember that monitor being very good, lasting many years. And then I sold it to one of my homies, and he's been using it, and then it actually broke on him. and I really miss a monitor. And for the longest time, Apple never had anything more than 27 inches. And I got used to the Retina display. I've been using iMac since 2011. And so I jumped on this and just made me really nostalgic for the Apple Cinema display that I used to have like a long time ago. So I'm really excited. I remember going to the post office, lining up, picking up this huge display. People were smiling at me because it was just back then, I don't think Apple shipped it in brown boxes, but it was just the Apple Cinema 30-inch display with the graphics and everything, and people knew what I was buying and they were like smiling at me, and one guy said, "Oh wow, nice." Okay, let me try to get this open. Usually there's a tab, which is here, and then you pull it all around and then you lift it up, but I do want to preserve the box. Here in my pajamas and the mic is not holding well. Okay, here it is. Thanks, Jeff. He even padded it with extra bubble. Take this out. Oh man, this is heavy. Oh wow. Very heavy. Padded inside. Now this is the VESA mount that we're going to attach, so we can attach to the monitor arm. Okay. Very easy instructions. This is the pin. I guess you turn it. What's in here? Oh, booklet. And I don't believe any stickers. No stickers. Instructions. Really getting excited. This is it right here. Okay, it shows here. I can probably turn the box like this. Actually, very strong box. Very sturdy. Okay, so this comes with the. So these come with the cables. Polishing cloth. It's very nice. Very thick. And you have the data cable, which is threaded, USB-C, and you have the power cable. It's kind of threaded as well. Very nice. Now the monitor itself, I think this has to be the front. This goes to the side out like this. Okay, time to lift this. Maybe I'll put it here first. Forgot to mention, this is in the monitor box. I don't know if I made it dirty from the grease. Another manual, and this does come with stickers. Okay, it's plugged in, connected to the iMac. Gosh, it looks so nice. Wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the preset to photography P3 D65 because that is what the Eizo is calibrated for. So Eizo is P3. Yeah, that's what it's set at. And the Pro Display is P3 D65. Just to do some comparisons. Okay, so looking at these both, using my iPhone 14 Pro Max, they seem very similar in color. This picture here taken with the Z9, very similar in color. But the thing that irritates me about the Eizo is, as you can see here in the bottom left and right, there's IPS glow. So if I stand up and look at it like this, it gets kind of washed out. See that? All that IPS glow. With the Apple Pro Display, and it is glossy because you can see the Christmas lights here, I don't see any IPS glow. Very hard to see. And if I'm standing up, viewing angle is pretty good. Okay, as you can see from this video that everyone plays, yeah, the Apple Pro Display Blacks are just amazing. The Eizo, of course, it's kind of grayish. Close up. Viewing angles are nice. The Eizo, viewing angles really get washed out. that really annoyed me for the longest time. As for colors, the Eizo has the better white balance. Colors look very similar though. It means lower down exposure. Okay, this is checking uniformity of the grays. Eizo is very uniform, of course. Apple Pro Display, I see some things in the corners. This is where Eizo takes it. I don't know if you can see this, but it's not that uniform. Eizo is super uniform. Here you can see along the edges there's dark spots. The top, a little bit of a dirty screen effect, but not too bad. Dark spots here on the edges. It's not bad, but the Eizo is the best. Just looking at the news article, as you can see, the whites from the Eizo, it's more true white. I still see like a bluish white on the Apple Pro Display, but of course the blacks are really black here compared to the Eizo. Okay, as you can see here on the Apple Pro Display, Google search, gray screen, a little bit of a dirty screen effect, some lines going down. The Eizo here, very clean. Okay, something else, I noticed some color shifting in the whites for the Apple Pro Display. I don't know if you can see it. See how the white shifts to like maybe like a bluish color. The Eizo, no shifting in the whites, very clean, very interesting. Going back to Apple Pro Display, interesting. Okay, using the Eizo uniformity test compared to the Eizo, very uniform. 25% gray, 50% gray, 75%, gets a little bit better. Definitely dirty screen effect with the Pro Display. Not as bad as iMac though, the iMac displays, but it's okay. Okay, this is with the Laya. This is a shoot I'll be releasing soon. Colors seem to look pretty similar in both monitors. So to end this video, hopefully it's not too long when I edit it, but blacks of course are better on the Apple Pro Display. I don't see any IPS glow. 6K is really nice. Colors are very similar to the Eizo, but the Eizo beats it in uniformity. Even on the whites when viewing at different angles stay white. The grays are perfect. Really hard decision to keep. Which monitor to keep? I'm just going to stick with the Apple Pro Display because of the bigger size. The the deep blacks, and colors are very similar. No IPS glow. I just have to get over that uniformity really sucks on this panel than what I'm used to. Sorry, just filming this on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. But comment below if you have any questions. I try to make this not like a technical test. I try my best just to look at the grays, the whites, sample videos, and maybe at the end of this video I'll put a picture on how it looks like on my desk. Thank you guys, and please subscribe if you haven't. Okay, next morning, as you can see, windows open just to check glare. Not bad with the glossy. And here's the Eizo. Let me lower down exposure. I still think Eizo has better color. Blacks, of course, Apple Pro Display. Eizo with a better color.